Hi, I don't know about you, but I have really good neighbors. Well, I'm supposed to kind of say that because they are my neighbors, but no, I'm serious. I really do have really good neighbors on all sides, and I'm grateful for that. I grew up on a farm. My neighbors were farther out, but here I live in town, and my neighbors are right nearby. And I was just thinking the other day about something that holds me accountable. It's when my neighbors mow their lawn, I have to mow my lawn shortly thereafter because if not, it looks kind of ugly. And likewise, when I mow my lawn, my neighbors, I think, also realize they need to mow theirs because there's something about newly mown lawn that looks so nice, and it makes all the weeds and such that grow on someone else's lawn all the more obvious. Maybe there's a biblical lesson in that, something to do with accountability. And if we take care of our own in a very honest and godly kind of way, it reflects in a way that causes others to do the same thing. You kind of like that lesson? I think it's a pretty good lesson that we can learn from some of the practical things that we do. Because I know in town, everybody notices when someone has mowed their lawn. That may not be the case in the farm because your neighbors are so far and few between. I wanted to read 3 verses out of Proverbs chapter 27 that might deal with this a little bit. Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another." Verse 18 says, "He who tends a fig tree will eat its fruit, and he who looks after his master will be honored." Verse 19 says, "As water reflects a face, so a man's heart reflects the man." In all these verses, what I see is I'm responsible for doing what I'm supposed to do. And if I do it in a God-honoring kind of way, it will reflect to those whom we have in our sphere of influence in a very positive way. So it is important, is it not, to be kind to your neighbor, to do the right thing in all circumstances, because no matter what we're doing, no matter where we are reflecting, supposed to be reflecting God in our lives when we live our lives. So it's whether it's at Walmart in the line waiting because the line is long. How are we going to live our life right there in that context? Is our lawn going to look like it's mowed and people are going to notice something very positive or not? Am I going to respond to all the things that are going on around me in my life in such a positive way that it's just like the analogy of the mown lawn? When my lawn is mowed, it looks beautiful. I'm responsible for mowing my lawn. I'm not responsible for mowing someone else's lawn. But you know what? When you and I are doing what we ought to be doing in Jesus Christ, the people around us may also begin doing the things that bring honor and glory to Christ. When I mow my lawn, my neighbor wants to mow theirs. When they mow their lawn, I want to mow mine. Folks, we need to rub shoulders with each other in Christ. We need to challenge each other in Christ. We need to be iron sharpening iron. We need to be accountable to each other in some way, shape, or form. We need to tend our fig tree. We need to look after others. We need to look at the water and see what kind of a face is reflected back at us. Just a few words that hopefully encourage you a little bit today to realize you do have an influence on your neighbor. You do have an influence on those you come in contact with, whether it's good or whether it's bad. It's your choice. And I pray that God would give you the desire of your heart to always reflect Him in everything that you do. Have a great day and mow your lawn. Bye.